Hey everyone! Welcome to a special Mme Insomniac edition. I couldn't get to sleep. Sometimes when I can't sleep, I research movie topics or things I want to talk about on streams. See if I want to do reaction. I don't want to force any reactions. So I don't just react. I only react to stuff I'm passionate about. But honestly, and I'm not getting on a hate bandwagon to Cobra Kai. I'm still trying to finish it. There were some reactions to that people were upset with me, and I want you to like Cobra Kai. And I'm not saying it's abusive or I can't. It's nothing like that. It's not dumpster fire or anything like that. It's just it's an I don't have it in the same category as everyone else, and I don't like it being used as ammunition against other stuff because I think it's inaccurate. Of course, all film is subjective, but then I was like going back and I was watching clips of the Jackie Chan Karate Kid, and yes, this is the type of topic I should have most nights. Well, I could do it again when there's people here. But it would just was on my mind. I was going down the rabbit hole of projects and going, and I really do want to rewatch the Jackie Chan movie. And I was like, man, I know they're making another one, and I would really like them to make a sequel to that. Unfortunately, I can't get my expectations to make it where I'll be upset if I don't get what I want. I don't want to get let's see what the chat is saying. Shiny 311 hola. Thank you, Shiny. And please like the video for different topics. Zeno, I sent you a link in case you're capable of popping on because I think I'm gonna be lonely. I'm gonna be lonely this stream. I did not fall asleep. Actually, I'll be honest with you. I had insomnia, and then I was working on this. I was working on what should I talk about. I set a stream. I didn't know what I was going to talk about yet, and I'm kind of tired now. I'm kind of tired, so I don't know how long I will be on. I know. My sleep patterns all out of whack from last night on Huad. Yeah, if the Aussies get here. I'm not a huge fan of Kai either. It doesn't capture the spirit of the film's look of Miragi's teachings. He'd be rolling in his grave over the fight at the school. I know, Mr. Miyagi with that in Johnny is cool. I agree. But reboot is also a dirty word. It really is. It's a dirty word in movie talk and entertainment, and it doesn't need to be. There's some great reboot video games too. That's a separate topic. Reboots could be an amazing thing. And I like the scenes with Jackie Chan teaching Jaden Smith, and he really needed his help. He was very distraught, this kid. And Jaden's acting was actually very good. I know lots of people are not fans of Jaden Smith because of he's kind of an odd character. It would be hard. What I like to say is imagine Will Smith being your father before the slap. It's a hard thing to follow up. It's like the opening band at a show and then coming out after the opening band rocks it. It's hard to live in Will Smith's shadow. And I do know this is one of the situations where when I was watching Will Smith on his reality show, one of the episodes before the slap, Jaden and him really had a really emotional moment about how hard Jaden tried for both Karate Kid and I think After Earth. And I also think After Earth is a decent movie. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's bad. I think it's a slightly above average. I think it's pretty good. Yes, no, I might sleep in a little bit. But I want you all to think about some of the movies that you like that you believe are really good reboots or underappreciated. And honestly, I think there's room for it. There is room for it. Now, did they jump too soon into the next Karate Kid reboot? Potentially. But you also should maximize your profits when a property is hot. Does it sound weird, or is Isaac messing with me? Is he messing with me? Does it sound weird? I actually didn't see the next Karate Kid. Someone else is going to have to tell me because I don't trust Isaac. This is my new mic, Isaac. Don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. Some of the reboots that are in here, and I also want to rewatch Dread. It's been a while. I didn't appreciate its greatness at the time, and I want to go revisit that. One of my favorite reboots of all time was Robocop with Joel Kinnaman. I'm a Joel Kinnaman fan. It had Michael Keaton. It even had Samuel L. Jackson. And I believe I want to go back and watch the original Robocop 2 to compare, but I believe they focused more on the family aspect in the rebooted Robocop, and it was very emotional. And Joel Kinnaman really delivered on those scenes where he has become okay, let me see this. Hot take: KK Karate Kid should have took a globe-trotting adventure film route similar to the cartoons after part 2. Oh, hey Zeno, how's it going?
Why am I here?
We're talking about underappreciated reboots and why reboots are a good thing.
Well, I was in the chat. I know.
Okay.
Can you hear me all right? Am I too
Yeah.
loud?
No, you're fine. You're fine. Is Isaac just full of shit when he says mine's bad?
Yes, he's full of absolute dog shit.
Oh,
Your
dog.
mic was always fine.
Okay.
It's a nice mic. Little lights on it. It's pretty.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So after my little whoa.
Yes.
Oh, that's very
Furball.
pleasant. That's fire.
Furball. I was giving my cat a bath, and the fur kept stinking my tongue.
Ooh, that's gross.
Yeah.
Do you clip their nails too? Is that hard? Our cat's really.
No, you don't do that. You get scratched.
Yeah. What do I do? I have to take my cat to the vet. Isaac, what? I mean, why would you say that? We're so past that.
Drop that no word. I never say no.
Yeah. Hey, Jade. How's it going?
Jade from Australia land.
Australia, yes. Now, what are your thoughts? Since you're here, Zeno, what do people like to say about reboots? What the is going on here?
What question? I'm sorry.
Since you're here, thank you for joining me. What's your thoughts on everyone's hot takes on reboots and stuff? They're like, don't touch it, don't do this, don't do that. Should they do reboots? There's a lot of great reboots out there.
I love your questions because you ask a question and then you add stuff onto it. But anyway, what was the question?
Should they? Is there a lot of life left in reboots? Like a lot of people.
Oh, sure. It depends on the movie. If it's an absolute classic like Alien, Ridley Scott's Alien, let's make a reboot. Fuck no. You don't freaking do that.
I want one, though. I want a series.
No, you don't. You want a sequel. You don't want a remake of a perfect film. There's no reason.
Remake of a perfect film.
It's perfect as it is. And there is no plans to make this reboot, people. No plans, thankfully. But other movies that were not very good, I can't think of one right now because most movies are really good. But Robocop, I see that picture. You have the
Oh
picture in the
yeah,
thumbnail.
yeah. I really like this, but if they're not going to continue this one, I would like a new. Although what I heard they're doing is they're just doing another sequel. They're doing the sequel route where they ignore like some of the movies and they go off of the first two. That's what they're doing with RoboCop with
A
Peter
sequel
Weller.
to the what?
The first two RoboCop movies,
There were
and they're
okay.
and they're
Okay.
ignoring the other ones.
The third one wasn't that bad. It was bad, but it wasn't that bad. But okay. Um,
Oh, they
fun.
are making a reboot show. Is that a comedy show? I think that is.
A reboot show.
It's like a comedy about reboots or something. I don't know. It's like a sitcom.
I mean,
think.
there was a cartoon animated called Reboot, and then Netflix rebooted that with CGI and live action. Which why? I don't know if that's what they're talking about. But a RoboCop sequel. There's going to be another one. You say?
I believe that's the last I heard is that they're going back to Peter Weller, and it's going to take place after the first two films, and then they're going to ignore the rest of the stuff. There was also some direct to.
Oh, no, it was a TV series. Okay,
yeah.
there was 2 different cartoons and a TV series, and then TV movies based on the TV series.
Mm-hmm.
The series was really campy. I mean, the RoboCop 3 was campy, but then the TV series took it to a whole nother level. It had good commercials, though. Those mock commercials. Those were interesting.
And I have to preface this, especially for Voltaire, I am not a hater of Cobra Kai. I was on board since the beginning. I'm a longtime Karate Kid fan. I always thought this series was a good idea. It's a little too cheese for me. And I like cheesy. I understand that's part of it. It's just a little over the top. I mean, can we be critical of at least that it's just too over the top cheese?
Are we talking about other things now? Oh, well, that's a reboot, I guess. Yeah, Cobra Kai series.
It's more of a sequel. It's a sequel, though.
It was really good. The first season was incredible. Second season was almost as good as the first. Mm-hmm. And then it dropped into Cheese World. Power Rangers type battles. You could almost hear Go-Go Power Rangers playing in the background. It was so awesome. And the characters,
we know
personalities, doing shit they never did before. Enemies, they switch sides. I'm good this year. I'm bad this year.
And I think there's like almost too many characters. Like it's like too overstuffed. Yeah.
And you're right. All these people would have been arrested.
Yes.
Be in jail.
Prison. Mean, like the next time they wouldn't be allowed at all these establishments.
A kid was paralyzed, but then he came back.
Was it you, Shifty? Because someone commented on my last video that Mr. Miyagi would be rolling in his grave about anyone fighting in school and fighting in school.
Miyagi wouldn't approve of any of this.
Yeah,
fighting's for defense.
Yes.
And
Daniel is using a lot of this for his own ego. He's become very egotistical. You know, it's not for the kids. Yeah, yes. And he's like, I don't. Maybe I don't like. No, I don't mind rich people.
Cobra Kai would not be allowed to be in business.
No
way. The cops.
Actually, the last few seasons, Miyagi-Do has been causing more issues than Cobra Kai. Besides, spoiler warning, burning down the furniture store.
Burning down the furniture.
Yeah. But I love the Johnny Lawrence angle the first season. I believe they start with his story. You know, it's all from his perspective. I love that. That was amazing. Mm. But I also have here
let's get back to good.
Dread, which I really enjoyed. What's that?
I mean, Dread was. Well, we're talking about the reboots. Let's go back to RoboCop. I think RoboCop Reboot was pretty good. Yeah. It wasn't the satirical movie like Paul Verhoeven's was. It was more serious.
Mm-hmm.
It was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and Dread was a very good reboot.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad it didn't get a sequel, and it never will. Oh well, it's a one-off. It probably did very well.
Do we count the Punisher
Going
series
back
on
to
Netflix? Punisher series as on Netflix as a reboot? Because that was
as
an amazing
what reboot as what of what?
Punisher.
What, the
Because
movies?
there were movies, yeah, but there wasn't a series, so I guess that's something different.
There was never a Punisher series,
right?
So no, and it's the most realistic or most accurate Punisher.
After talking about this, let's give our top 3 reboots of all time. The other one that really strikes me.
No, there were 3 Punisher films, and Warzone was the most brutal. Interesting. I liked Warzone the best, even though it got kind of low in the middle. It had the best violence. It was brutal. I mean, the Punisher punched a man's face. He put his fist through his face into his brain. I love that. That was great. Really bloody, really gross. The Thomas Jane one, he was kind of a pussy, and the Dolph Lundgren one was really low budget.
So Helmet says burning down the store is Terry Silver's thing, like he destroyed Daniel's store in Karate Kid 3. But there's a big difference between knocking shit over and fighting with like burning down a gigantic furniture store. Like there's no recovering from that. You could straighten up.
King of the Golden State, I'm said there was never a Punisher series before the Netflix series. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. The other one that comes to mind is Battlestar Galactica.
Not as good as the original. Sorry.
What?
I love the Glenn series. I love it because they use real models.
I mean, I respect your opinion, but
I grew up on that show.
Oh, really? I didn't know that about you. The old Battlestar Galactica, you were a big fan. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, how can you not?
Seriously, better than the reboot. That was like
the second series was campier, but the second series. I mean the never mind. Anyway, I like the simpleness and the Star Wars ish, and the Vipers were much better designed, and the Cylons were more fun.
Mm-hmm.
And the new series, it was good, but it dragged on a little too long, and it was really realistic and weird. But I didn't like that the humans were the creators of the Cylons. That's not how it originally was. It was a whole alien race called the Cylons, and they created robots, and the robots took over their masters.
Mm-hmm.
But they weren't made from humans, because that was stolen from Terminator. It's too bad. I don't know.
Let me see. Rambo Man says The Tick. The Tick was pretty good. I didn't see the reboot of The Tick. I saw some of the animated series, and I saw the Patrick Warburton from Seinfeld, and then I haven't seen the new version of The Tick. Shifty Gizm says the writing was so inconsistent, it was super goofy, but the rebooted IUFO was my jam. Okay. I never gave that a shot. Never gave that a shot. What? Lost me on saying, hey, he was a fan of the old series. It's like if they rebooted Star Wars, so there's going to be fans of the original for more. They have a special place in their heart. He said the practical. Don't ever. Okay.
Don't ever do that.
Let's have Zeno replace Max in the MME reboot. I don't know. Zeno, he likes to come on occasionally, but
why evolve? No.
All right, let's.
It was good, but it went on way too long. and everyone is a Cylon. I mean, it's just low budget. Everyone's a Cylon, so all the Cylons look human.
Yeah, I do agree that towards the end it wasn't as strong as the beginning. Yeah. Well, if they did do it, I would prefer like an animated version, you know. Now he's saying Hail Xeno. Okay.
Oh, you know, Star Blazers was a lot like Battlestar Galactica.
Star Blazers.
Well,
I've never seen that one.
It preceded. It's an
Oh,
anime.
you know what's another good reboot is it a good reboot? Because there was a older Stephen King series.
I recently saw both It movies. They were fantastic. Very creepy.
Yeah.
The second one was more creepy. People say the second one was worse. Hell no. The second one was great.
Eat your Cheerios, everyone.
We need more Xeno. Hell Xeno. Hell Isaac. We need more Isaac. What happened to that guy?
He's doing his own thing. You know, people want to get their channels to grow. He's still a member. He still supports in the chat. It's just I think there's a lot of people on the panels a lot of time. So, but I also have some articles about the Karate Kid sequel. We're talking reboots first.
It's here.
Oh.
17 film and TV reboots, and remakes that were actually pretty damn good. Oh, okay. BuzzFeed. Yeah, okay. BuzzFeed was pretty fun when they were doing that ghosts thing.
Yeah.
Two characters. One was a skeptic, and one was The Munsters is a reboot that should. You know, that's on Netflix. I'm gonna watch that soon.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I know it's going to be cheesy. I understand that. Yeah.
It better be cheesy. The series it's based on is cheesy. It is so campy. People would watch that today and be like, "Oh my god, this is horrible."
The only reason people think might not be as campy is because it was black and white. But if it was
turn off your color, go to your TV settings and turn off the color.
I think they should just have a Zack Snyder version, a black and gray version. For Netflix, that would be cool. I do know that I have heard that Lost in Space on Netflix was really good, and the only reason I didn't watch it is because that was the thing that my father-in-law was watching right before he passed.
It's not as good as the original. Now,
really?
The original came out when the original came out. It was a very serious science fiction show, but as time went on, it got campy, but it was still fun and awesome. But in this one is Netflix is good, but it's kind of a downer. Like the whole family hates each other. It's a big functional family. No one likes each other. Everyone has social problems, marital issues. But I guess in the end, they all get together and they work together as a team. Yay! But then the biggest crime is the robot. There is no robot on board the Jupiter.
Oh, really?
It's an alien that they find on the planet, like an alien robot type creature that befriends Will.
Okay.
Then that becomes the robot.
Isaac says he just doesn't want to speak one sentence per hour. That's when he comes on.
Dude. It's racist to hate black and white.
Ramblin' Man says Lost in Space 1998 is my guilty pleasure. Ramblin' Man, I love you.
I love that movie.
I love
that movie.
I hate that movie.
Got the robot to sound exactly like the robot.
Really? Wow. I mean, I wanted to like that movie. I remember being in the theater and I was like,
that was fun. They got Joey to be one of the pilots.
Yes.
From Friends. And they got, what's that guy, that awesome guy that's in every movie to play Dr. Smith? Gary Oldman. That's it, Jade says. It was great. Yeah, they went crazy.
Maybe I should give it another chance. I don't know.
It was great.
You know what else is good for reboots? Even more so than movies, maybe? Video games.
Oh,
or remaster. There's a lot of great.
Like that cash grab, The Last of Us.
I didn't check that out.
That didn't need to be made, but they made it anyway, just to milk gamers out of a few more dollars because Druckmann is a lazy ass.
Well,
why don't he make the multiplayer? Everybody wants the factions.
That's true.
Everybody wants factions, but he won't make it.
Legacy of Kain needs to. There's lots of video games that need to remake.
Kain, use your glasses, Max. Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain. Okay, sorry.
Have you ever played Legacy of Kain?
I know the game.
Blood Omen.
So I never really delved in. I had the Dreamcast game with the Soul Reaver in that series.
That was the second one.
Yeah.
The first one was Blood Omen Legacy of Kain on the PlayStation 1. It's sort of like a Zelda game, but with vampires and blood and Victus.
Well, here's their list. The Mummy, 1999, was a reboot. I have a lot of love for this original movie. I like Brendan Fraser, and it was a lot of fun. It's not an amazing movie, but
what are you talking about?
The one I'm showing right here, The Mummy.
Well, now we're going all over the place. I'm confused. You're talking you're talking about movies. We're having a good discussion, and then you're like, "Oh, we're talking about. I'm going to talk about games now." And then I started to talk about games, and now you're back to movies again.
Well, my mind goes all over the place.
Okay, I know you're OCD or some shit.
Yeah.
You gotta calm down. Let me know what's going on because.
Oh, okay. No, we're back to movies. I'm
insane, Max. I'm insane.
I don't want.
It would be insane if I went to a doctor, but those doctors are crazy.
Oh wow, the doctors are crazy.
Anyway, so Mummy is a reboot.
We could look up good video game reboots after, but I have some lists here. The Mummy.
She's right. Blood Omen 2 was not very good.
Oh, okay.
That was more of a third-person RPG. I mean, worse than Soul Reaver. Anyway, we're talking about The Mummy right now. 1999, Brendan Fraser. Yes, that was a good movie, but hardly anything like the original black and white version. It's so far removed. It's barely even a reboot.
Okay, so yeah, it's loosely a reboot. It's basically, but Ocean's 11 is a definite reboot.
I haven't seen any of these 11 Ocean. I have never seen any Ocean's movie. No interest.
The first one is good. The first one is good.
You mean the original ones?
The Ocean's 11 reboot. The first one I really enjoyed.
Oh, seems like a bunch of it's ensemble casts of pretentious actors.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh my god, yeah.
I guess you're right.
Okay. Yes. Okay. I don't care about that shit. The Kakuyar, I hope we get an Oscar.
Right. What about Star Trek 2009? Is that on? Would that be up there for you?
I don't see it up there. Oh, you're just asking me.
Yeah. Would it be? Would you consider it a good reboot?
Oh yeah, it is a good reboot, and it's technically not really a reboot because it's a different timeline. It exists. The Kirk and the Spock, the original ones with William Shatner, they exist too. In this,
right?
This is a different universe, kind of. It's a different timeline. So.
It's an interesting take because it didn't exploit canon.
Well, not Leonard Nimoy, of course. He left that timeline for this movie. He now exists here in this 2009 world. And also, I like to say that Star Trek Discovery recognizes this Kelvin timeline.
Okay, I didn't finish Discovery yet. But I agree with your point there, Zeno, that. It did a different timeline, but it didn't destroy the original canon or anything, and that was a very interesting way to handle it. Yeah. The only thing that was slightly down for it was the villain wasn't that exciting. But everything else I loved about the movie.
Well, if it was like the TV shows, it was a typical villain.
Mm-hmm.
But mainly it was the interaction of the crew. And I loved Into Darkness. The sequel to this was action-packed and a little weird, but I enjoyed the hell of it. I know Brian hates it. I have not seen the third. Doctor Who, I haven't seen anything about this. And it's not a reboot, like Jade says. They're not reboots. That's the same Doctor Who as in the other Doctor Who.
I guess it doesn't.
This BuzzFeeds are idiots.
Because it's just a continuation. Yes.
Yes, continuation.
Let me see. The Jungle Book 2016.
I haven't seen it.
I really like that. People got down on The Lion King because The Lion King, they just said it was a tech demo, but I really like I like the actor they got for Mowgli too. I think it was a really good job. I actually think I might enjoy it more than the original animated film.
Okay. Well, that's your opinion, man. But I haven't seen it, and I have no interest in these live action adaptations, Disney adaptations from their animated classics. Do not need to be turned into live action and big CGI remakes to appease the short attention spans of today's dummies.
Mm-hmm. Jensen Ackles was supposed to play Kirk, but was tied up with Supernatural. JJ and Kripke teamed up for a show on NBC as a result afterwards. The show about the world with no power. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm a fan of Jensen Ackles. Well, since The Boys.
He doesn't come off as Kirk to me.
Yeah. Probably at that time too, he was younger. He's matured with his acting ability too over the years, I think. The Office is a reboot. Did you ever watch the Office series?
It's more of a remake. It's a remake of the original UK version.
Yeah.
And both versions are good. This one is superior, though.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is one where
I've seen them all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Once Michael Scott was out, it kind of dipped in quality.
G.I. Joe the movie was amazing.
Yes.
No.
Wait, what?
G.I. Joe the movie? No. That animated TV movie? Blah.
I didn't watch that.
Cobra Law. I hate that Cobra Law shit.
No, Rambo Man, thank you. Yes, Man from Uncle.
How could they turn?
I love that. I love that movie, and they were potentially considering a sequel. It was kind of a stretch, and then Armie Hammer got canceled for wanting to eat people, so that's never going to happen. But Man from Uncle was really good. What about Mission Impossible? That was a series that's now a movie series.
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to me?
You and the chat, both of you, but everyone. I'm talking to everyone.
Possible? All the films are great. I mean, they're loosely based on the TV show, but the first movie was good, but it's just like kind of weird. Like all his buddies turned against him. What? Yeah. They're all bad guys now. Okay.
You know what? I actually liked Mission Impossible, the TV series, the second version, like in the 80s.
Second movie was great. Shifty, come on, don't hate.
What, the second Mission Impossible movie?
Yeah, he's saying it was not good. Shifty.
I don't like it either.
I loved it. What's wrong? I love it, man. What the?
I guess I'll give it another shot, but it's my least favorite Mission Impossible movie.
Why don't you like it? Why don't you like it? Too many slow motion? Too many doves?
No, it's just that I didn't mind that. I didn't mind the style. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, the music was awesome. The car chase It just went on and on. It just got better and better and better. It was just action, action, action.
I'll give it another shot. It's been a while. It's been years since I watched the second one. Usually I rewatch the other ones. I like the third one a lot. And I like all the movies after the third one.
Oh, well, the second one isn't really realistic like the others, but
yeah,
it's still good. I mean, the first one is the least realistic of them all. But whatever.
I actually disagree with this one. I think this was a good movie, but not a good reboot of Mad Max.
You gotta tell me what it is. I can't see through your eyeball.
Mad Max Fury Road.
Have not seen it.
It's a really good movie, but Max is the least exciting part of it.
Like all the Australians I've talked to say they hate it.
Yeah, because of Hardy.
But this is made by the director of all of them.
The same director. Isn't Tom Hardy British and not Australian?
Why are you going against your own people, Australians?
And I think also they don't like the way he's portrayed.
And again, like Jade said, it's not a reboot.
What, Mad Max Fury Road?
Yes. It's a continuation.
It's between Road Warrior and Thunderdome. Okay. I'm sorry, Jade. Don't cancel me. I know I'm called Mad Max. This okay. This is what
happens when you read articles from BuzzFeed.
Mel Gibson isn't Australian either? I thought he was.
Yeah, he is. Well, if he's not, then he's New Zealand.
He was born in... I think I heard that. He was born in America, but he grew up there, right?
Then he's Australian. I mean, most Australians are like criminals taken from all over parts of the world to live on this island of death.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so...
Jade likes Fury Road.
Most of Australians Australians probably aren't Australian.
Yeah. It's still very, very technically.
The real Australians are the Aborigines.
The native Australians.
Okay. Those are the real Australians. Because that land is not made for white people.
Okay.
It's very hot. People with white skin should not be living in deserts.
Well, here's my favorite, Battlestar Galactica. Maybe you know what though, Zeno? It's been so long since I went back and watched it. Maybe it won't hold up as much as I think. But it was up there with me.
What? I'm looking at the TV at your stream. There's like a 30-second lag.
So what Battlestar Galactica reboot. It's actually on the list.
Yeah, of course it is. I'm not paying attention to any of these numbers because there's so many examples on this stupid article that are not reboots. So who knows?
Well, this one counts.
Good show, though. I recommend it. It's really good.
Next one's Freaky Friday.
I don't care about that crap.
Yeah.
That's for kids. Kids stuff.
I Am Legend needs a sequel, yes, but who knows if that's gonna. They were thinking about doing it right before Will Smith slapped.
It's never gonna happen.
I think it's unlikely because.
Why would
of that.
They make a sequel to the movie that bombed?
Well, they were gonna get the guy from Creed and Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan.
The guy from
Michael B. Jordan was gonna be in it with Will Smith somehow. BuzzFeed sucks. Okay.
Supernatural BuzzFeed is all, but supernatural stuff is all BuzzFeed is good for.
Mm-hmm. The slash.
Or true crime stuff. I know, but factual things, yeah, they're quite moronic. Moronic.
The Amazing Spider-Man is on this list.
The Amazing. Garfield, the worst Spider-Man.
Oh, you think? Okay.
He's skinny. He's so thin. You can basically see his nuts through that little. Look at that. Look at his twig.
I wasn't looking in that area.
His poofy hair. It's amazing. He got the mask to fit over all that hair. That mop of a head.
I really like him, and I like The Amazing Spider-Man, but I'm not sure if it was better than Tom Holland's Spider-Man first movie.
The best is Tobey Maguire and always will be. Tom Holland is a chump. I would it's I don't know. Tom Holland is a fine actor.
Mhm.
But because the MCU screwed it all up. Where's Uncle Ben? And why is Aunt
May?
Aunt May, why is she all pretty and getting all the young boys to drool over her? That's weird.
They made her kind of
drinking or smoking some. Someone's on some bad acid trip when they came up with that.
Hey, I don't have any Marissa Tomei. Come on,
Aunt May.
Yeah,
an old woman. An old.
Vince is going back to music. Oh no, don't go back to music, Vince. Listen to us instead. Our beautiful voices. Okay, so Amazing Spider-Man.
So his mother has to be really young. Or
yeah.
I mean, his aunt is almost the same age as him.
Mm-hmm.
What were they thinking?
I don't know. Hairspray. That I don't think this was a good reboot.
Looks awful. Well,
no, the first one's fun.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so on that one. That's with didn't she have that poor actress, one of that child actresses, Amanda Biles or something? Biles. She's like lost her mind or something. Sad, very sad.
I don't know anything about this. I don't want to know. Next.
Batman Begins.
That
is definitely a reboot, and I have to say, I think it's my favorite out of the series.
Is it a reboot?
Yes, Batman Begins.
Or is it just a reimagining? Because there's so much. Reboot of what? What's it a reboot of?
The Batman origin story. Batman Begins.
Batman Begins is an origin story. It is a retelling of the Batman story, right? Mm-hmm. But what's it rebooting? What's it rebooting from?
The other Batman movie. Like, they didn't continue off of after Batman Forever. They rebooted it. I guess what
do you mean they didn't? Did you not see Batman and Robin?
I mean, Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, I forgot that one. Yeah, Batman and Robin was the last one. I'm sorry. And then they rebooted it. That's why it's called Batman really Begins.
Reboot. Okay, then where's Superman Man of Steel? Where is Superman Returns?
Superman Returns was kind of a sequel / reboot.
Where's Lois and Clark? Okay, they're not reboots. They're just reimaginings. They just put it on there because we got no idea what we're doing.
Okay.
It's a reboot of the 89? Oh, okay. Then the 89 is a reboot of what? The 66 TV series or movie?
Maybe. I don't know.
Why isn't that
considered a reboot?
Anyway.
Okay. Well, then the Tim Burton's Batman could be considered a reboot too. Then.
Yeah, it can be.
I would take Batman Begins over the Tim Burton one. I'm unsure.
I would not. The Tim Burton one is priceless.
Okay.
The second best is Begins.
I'm not sure if I would. I think I would still take, even though I actually like Pattinson as Batman. Oh, you know what? Now that
use Affleck, aren't you? Even though there hasn't been a Ben Affleck Batman film.
Yeah, I was just thinking. You know what I'm thinking, Zeno.
There's no reboot.
I can't do Ben Affleck, but honestly, him in that Alfred with Jeremy Irons. Oh my God.
What? Yes. You're thinking of they're having sex?
No. Where did you get that from? I'm
Said,
saying,
oh, Jeffrey Irons in that outfit. I mean,
no, I said Jeffrey Irons as Alfred. I didn't say in that outfit.
My mind is in other places then.
Well, this is what happens to Zeno at almost 4 a.m.
This is what happens. This is what happens when Jade appears.
Uh-oh. Baz Luhrmann movies suck.
Yes, I'm sexually harassing you, Jade.
Oh boy, enough of that.
The Great Gatsby. I haven't seen either of them.
Me either. I do like Leonardo DiCaprio though. King Kong 2005. I really enjoyed this reboot. This is definitely a reboot.
Haven't seen it.
You haven't seen the Peter Jackson King Kong?
No, never did. No.
Wow.
No, I never had interest. Just seemed
Stars Born.
No one cares about that. This is a genre channel.
I care about A Star Is Born. That was a great reboot.
Okay.
Cool. Shameless. Wow. Shameless from another remake of a British classic. I didn't know that. Man of Steel's on here.
Of course it is.
I have to say, Man of Steel, I know you're going to say I'm all biased, but I love the Superman and I love the villain. Zod, thinking about Zod as the villain and how great the battle was. And then if you go back and watch the original Christopher Reeves movies with Zod, it is so much better. I'm sorry.
Man of Steel is the best Superman movie ever made.
Yeah. And Michael Shannon as Zod did an amazing job. Amazing job. Also, who played his father on Krypton? Russell Crowe. And that whole sequence on Krypton, you never got to see that much before. Very fleshed out.
It was very Alien-esque. And like Ridley Scott Alien, just white. And it's like, I mean, not really Ridley Scott, but it's just all white and just plain and very weird. And this was, the armor and the ship designs of this stuff is Giger-esque. It's a lot like H.R. Giger's Alien designs.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. Yeah, the design, very interesting design. Now you would pick Tim Burton's over Batman Begins. Would you do the same with Superman with the Christopher Reeves first Superman movies?
No, I said this Man of Steel is the best Superman movie ever made. So I would always take Man of Steel.
Well, that was the last of this article.
Number 17. It's Man of Steel.
I also had out of that, what would you think you'd be your top 3 reboots if you consider them reboots?
I really like original, but I guess 300 would be a good one because there was a movie called 300 Spartans.
Oh, okay.
You could call that a reboot, I guess. No, 18 is Robocop.
At the beginning, I was going to put Battlestar Galactica as my number 1 reboot of all time because it blew my expectations out the water when I first watched it. It really, that's the one that got me heavily in the sci-fi too. I mean, I was always a fan of Star Wars, but I watched a lot of sci-fi series after that.
I agree with Jade. The Dread is in the top. That would be in my top 3 as well. Rebooting. I do like the Sylvester Stallone movie, Danny Cannon directed, but that one was good too. They're both good movies in their own way.
I think now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely consider Man of Steel a reboot, and I would definitely put that up there. Man of Steel. And then I have to watch this Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie again because it's been a few years. I remember liking it, and then I was watching scenes.
It's by the numbers. It's kind of boring.
Okay.
Why didn't they call it the Kung Fu Kid?
The Kung Fu Kid?
They should have called it the Kung Fu because that's what he teaches her.
Yeah.
There's no karate. It's in China.
That's true.
He teaches her Kung Fu. Kung Fu.
Clash of the Titans. I still liked it, though. It was fun. The Clash of the Titans.
Original one version is a classic. You don't Harryhausen stop motion animation with CGI. Why would you ruin a perfect movie like Clash of the Titans?
Oh yes,
that one got
Dead.
That got a sequel too. The original Dawn of the Dead was better.
I like the remake better.
Reboot.
And I know people reboot. I know people are gonna say it's because I like Zach.
It was goofy, and it had fast-moving zombies, which broke the rule. They're not supposed to run. They're dead.
All right.
They die, and they suddenly get this burst of energy. No, zombies are supposed to be slow-moving. Anyway,
I like more aggressive zombies. Oh, Zeno never watched the original Karate Kid where Miyagi says karate originated in China.
Yeah, but he teaches the kid kung fu, not karate. So why'd they call it Karate Kid?
What did you call it? Kung Fu Kid?
He teaches her kung fu, not karate. They say it in the movie.
Yeah. Justin says Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003.
Everything about Japan basically originated in China.
Yeah. All right. So I do also have, I think we finished the reboot part of it. I do have some quick articles too before I get to bed.
Oh, yeah, it does suck.
No, I like, oh my God. People are all, I love it. Look. I got to rewatch it.
If there's a movie called Texas Chainsaw, it's supposed to be a remake, and they say it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
You see that?
All right, so
What, you're gonna go now? You hardly even started.
No.
I have other.
No, I have other articles. I did. I have other articles.
Fine.
Yeah, Hellraiser.
I hope. Yeah, that's a reboot, and I want to see it. I mean, yeah, that's why I bought Hulu. I mean, I subscribed to Hulu to the show.
Okay. For Hellraiser.
Did you watch the trailer?
Yeah, the trailer's really good. It's not I'm not into horror, but I can appreciate when it's well done. And I might give it a shot.
Max, you're 40 years old. You can't be saying you're afraid of scary movies and that you'll have nightmares. You gotta crawl out of the cradle. For once in your life, watch a scary movie. I mean, what's his name? Snowdub was trying to get you to watch The Thing by John Carpenter.
I do need to watch that movie. I do.
Watch that, please.
Yes.
If you can watch that and get through it, you can watch anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just that it's gory, mainly. And there's some jump scares too, but there's more scary movies out there. Anyway, yeah, watch that movie.
Well, Justin's here. When I was talking about Cobra Kai earlier, I don't know if you saw that, Justin. I know you're a huge fan. Don't check out my other video. Cobra Kai season 6 should break canon to include Jackie Chan's character. This is what the screenwriting article is. But it says he's not. 2010 is not part of Cobra Kai's canon. But season 6 should break this rule to include Mr. Han cameo. What do you think?
What are you talking about? What?
The screenwriting article says they should include him. Oh, Justin is here. Hey, Justin.
Why would they do such a thing? Well, they can if they want to. The show sucks anyway.
Oh, okay. First off, I want to make something very clear. Who's the other guy? I don't see any names.
Zeno.
Oh, okay. I thought it was you, Zeno. I wasn't entirely sure because there are no names displayed.
I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's okay.
Sure.
Zeno, I was not talking about Texas Chainsaw. Texas Chainsaw is a movie that came out in 2011 with Alexandra Daddario, and it sucked so much. It's ridiculous. I am not telling people to watch that.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I heard there was one called Texas Chainsaw. I heard it was good, but
it is absolutely not. Except Alexandra Daddario is nice to look at. That's about it.
All right.
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. No, the 2003 remake, I think, was better than the original.
Pinhead is in the chat. That's a scary.
Oh no! I just watched Hellraiser.
He's the wrong Pinhead because the Pinhead in the new one is female.
Wait, what? You're kidding.
Pinhead is female. No,
I think
no.
Yeah, or trans.
But that's canon because Clive Barker intended Pinhead to have take any shape they wanted to. And they
my goodness! What?
Pinhead has been female before in the original text.
That's weird. What happened to the other guy?
It's a reboot. It's not.
Really?
The trailer looks good, Justin. Before you judge it, saying it's just typical, watch the trailer.
No, I'm wondering what happened to that first guy.
Probably got old. Maybe he died. I don't know.
Who played? It doesn't even have Pinhead's name. Oh, they didn't even name Pinhead.
No, Pinhead is just pop culture name.
Yeah, Doug Bradley. Okay.
Oh God, this freaks me out.
Now they changed the picture.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That freaks me out.
Is that the picture of the female Pinhead?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Looks pretty good.
I don't know. I've only seen one Hellraiser movie, so
watch the trailer. It's freaky as fuck. It starts out like, you're thinking, it's just gonna be a goofy reboot, and then all hell breaks loose. No.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I thought the first one was fine.
How did you see it already, Caden? Your access. Was it good? It's really good. You mean the reboot's really good?
The book Pinhead is implied as female. It's like they wrote the character for it could be anybody.
Okay. Well, I don't know the rules of Hellraiser, so okay. Sony's Karate Kid reboot already makes no sense.
Well, but they're not. I read the article ahead of time, basically because it's not connected to Cobra Kai.
It's not.
No. And
well, then what's the fucking point?
And then it's not connected to this either. The 2010.
What? Nope. No, I reject it.
I'm up for it. After
DOA.
After seasons.
No.
After seeing season 5 of Cobra Kai.
That's why your nose are why they're making it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not giving them my money. No, thank you.
That's fair.
Cash grab.
See, are you serious?
Yes.
And they're not gonna. Well, they don't own the characters.
Well, it's better this way, Justin, because you like Cobra Kai, right?
Yes, I'll leave it at that. Yes. I will keep watching Cobra Kai.
Well, here's the thing, though. If they did do it a continuation and it wasn't well received, fans would go nuts. They should let it go. Let it finish the series, and that be the finality of it.
Is that why Cobra Kai is not called Karate Kid?
No.
Because they don't own the name Karate Kid.
There might be part of it.
No, because my theory is I'm not sure exactly why. I'm sure they.
I think there are some rights aspects to it where they don't have to pay as much because it's not Karate Kid, it's Cobra Kai.
No, they still have to attach Will Smith as an executive producer.
Huh.
But I mean, I don't know what it is, but I think it's because we start with Johnny Lawrence's perspective, and he was a part of Cobra Kai.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that has a lot to do with it. I mean, Johnny Lawrence is pretty much the main character, even though Ralph Macchio gets top billing. I don't know, because it shows his side more often, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It starts out with that. So maybe that's why it's called Cobra Kai. And it just sounds cooler.
Will Smith does co-own Karate Kid. Okay.
So Will Smith is to blame for this outrage.
I don't.
He
he just collects paychecks. He has nothing to do with it.
Well, Tarzan's getting another reboot.
Didn't we already get two of them?
That was actually a decent one with this guy. I forget his name.
With Margot Robbie and Sam Jackson.
I guess Margot Robbie was in it. Yeah.
And they had. I heard they had a sex scene or something. Like what?
I don't remember. This I bought it on Blu-ray. I haven't watched it in a while.
Are you thinking of Blue Lagoon?
No. This is like let me see.
Okay.
Cool. 2016, The Legend of Tarzan, Alexander Skarsgård, Margot Robbie, Samuel Jackson, Christoph Waltz. Christoph Waltz, yeah.
Are you gonna watch this? Are you excited for this, Max? Is it the muscles? Tarzan? Is it the hair on the
I will wait till I see a trailer and the actor that's playing Tarzan. I thought this was decent. It wasn't amazing, but it was pretty well done. I like that actor.
No Phil Collins. No, thank you.
What about the one with
Whoa.
Damn, what's his name?
I like this Pinhead account, honestly.
Hit the like, or I'll tear your soul apart. Holy shit!
I know Pinhead's it's pretty serious. That's why you have to hit the like button.
I'm glad Pinhead's on our side.
What about the Highlander? No, what about the Tarzan movie with the Highlander actor? What's his name? What was that called?
There was another one. Did it come out around the same time? I thought there were two of them. I don't know.
An 80s film, I think.
I don't know. I may have confused this Legend of Tarzan as one of the Disney live-action remakes.
They are rebooting American Pie for whatever reason.
Basically, Christopher Lambert.
What? No. The last one, the American Pie Presents. Yeah, I mean,
so many of those movies.
It didn't even have Jim's dad. It sucked.
So Bond doesn't count as a reboot because it's just the same character, right, Zeno?
Yeah, I don't take continuity seriously in that.
But it's
very strange continuity. It's like he's invincible, but
not in the last one.
Oh, is that
25?
Wait, is that what happens?
Oh, he gets blown up. Oh, spoiler! You haven't seen it by now. Come on.
It's not that someone kills him. He decides to save his loved ones.
Oh, well, then that's it. Then
he decides not to escape, and he goes boom.
Oh, well, how sweet. So, no more Bond movies. Yay.
No, they're already... No. Look, Bond producer Michael G. Wilson reveals that 007 aspirants are given From Russia with Love bedroom scene for auditions.
It wasn't a good movie.
From Russia with Love?
No, the last one.
Yeah, I was disappointed in it.
Was it as woke as people thought it was?
No, it's not that it was woke. It just wasn't... It wasn't exciting.
Well, he had quit, and he was replaced by that woman. She took the 007, but her name wasn't James Bond, of course, because James Bond.
That wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
I doubt Henry Cavill will be James Bond.
And then he came back, and he replaced her as 007. But then he died.
And then he died as the name back again?
Who's Jonathan Bailey? Let me see. I think I did a video on this before.
Jurassic World is not a reboot.
Yeah, I did. I actually did a video on this.
Jurassic 3.
He's from Bridgerton, which is pretty popular with the ladies.
What? What's Bridgerton?
It's a Netflix series.
Oh, maybe I should take some notes then.
Say who is the next Bond, or is just guessing?
No, there's been a lot of rumors about this guy.
So it's just guessing. I said it's guessing. You say yes, Zeno. It's guessing.
It's guessing. But I wanted to read this about what they do to audition. During an in-conversation event at London's British Film Institute to celebrate 60 years of James Bond, Wilson noted they always need a good actress to play opposite the actor participating in the audition. We always use the same scene, and it's the one in From Russia with Love where Bond comes back to his room after the assassination, and he starts taking off his shirt, goes into the room to bathe. Then he hears something, takes his gun, goes in, and girls in the bed.
Sounds
Good
great.
Scene.
Cool.
Yeah.
So
cool.
was that Ana de Armas's audition for the last one, or was it the other chick?
You know, she was in it. She was just okay in that movie.
Apparently, she had nothing to do, from what I heard.
one cool action sequence, and then she was out of it.
Why?
It was just an odd movie. It's like it was long.
Now we're talking about Bond.
We're all over the place.
The topic specifically says.
I know we covered that though. I said that now I have some articles, but this is the Bridgerton guy. This is the Bridgerton.
Yeah, you
guy.
said that. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But this is so you can look at them.
Can you open the image in a new tab and zoom in closer?
Hold on.
Bond girls had names?
I thought it was just Bond girl.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
No, they have very suggestive names.
I mean,
do they?
Yeah.
Pussy galore.
Such as?
Pussy galore.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was an Austin Powers name.
They got that because it was because of the reality of Bond names. I could look them up, but that's another tangent.
I will say Austin Powers over James Bond.
Austin Powers over James Bond?
I would not. You are lying.
I had to throw that out there.
Seeing if I can. Oh God. Never mind. I'm trying to find a better picture of me. It's just not going to work. We'll go to the
Does it
next.
matter? Why you want to oogle at the man?
Dude, I want to what?
Want to oogle at the man? Look at him lovingly.
Yeah.
Best Bond girl was Diana Rigg. I don't know who that is. MGN loves to get actors who are running in the role of the passer one. It happens with Connery, Dalton, and Brosnan.
Oh, Timothy Dalton. I told you about him, right?
What?
How I met him.
Name drop.
Is that where he saw his junk or something? He walked out.
I joked about that, but no, he ran out in a robe.
Yeah, in a robe.
And that the dog, the next door neighbor's dog, kept shitting in his yard.
Yes. Yes.
And some twigs and berries.
He was not happy. He was not happy about it. And I was just like, who's that? I don't watch James Bond movies. I didn't know who he was. And then I was like, oh, I met James Bond. Well, that was a funny story of how I don't know.
It's a funny story of how Justin saw Timothy Dalton's penis.
I remember, yeah, you've told me this before. Yes. That's cool though. That's cool.
It's an amusing story. I don't have quite as exciting stories about meeting anybody else.
I wish I was a fly on the rope.
I met William Shatner last Sunday.
That's cool. Whoa, this is last Sunday.
So did Anna, that Star Wars girl.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't meet him last Sunday.
She had a thumbnail. I didn't watch the video. I saw.
She met him at some convention.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me that she was at the same convention?
Maybe. I don't know.
What? So. Why would she be in Ohio? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know. They make the rounds now. These big time YouTubers.
She was at some convention where he was.
What?
On Twitter. William Shatner even comments.
Are you upset you missed her
on Twitter?
I'm surprised she didn't say anything. Oh no, it's just William Shatner responded to me on Twitter. Well, welcome to the club, Anna. He responded to me too.
Oh really?
Yes.
That's cool.
She was just talking about how she took a picture, and she was, I don't know, took a picture with him, and he was the only one smiling. Of her whole group, they all took pictures together with William Shatner.
Oh wait, she was there.
And with her, he was.
Anna,
smiling.
what the fuck? I was there too. You didn't say anything. What the? Oh, now I'm upset.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
What?
So Bill Skarsgård and Lily Rose Depp to star
it's been a while.
in
whatever.
Nosferatu. Robert Eggers' Fall to the Northman for Focus. She's been getting a lot of role. Is she? I don't want to suggest. Is she getting a lot of because of her father's trial? Like I don't know. She's popping up in everything now. That trailer she was in, the acting wasn't great. Not this. This is another remake though. Nosferatu. Bill Skarsgård, is he getting overexposed? He's going to be the Crow now too. The Crow just wrapped. Lily Rose Depp. I'll have to research her. I shouldn't be hard. I shouldn't judge her before I see her full acting ability. Okay, that article landed flat. Is everyone okay still?
Me?
Are you okay, Zeno? Oh, Zeno's muted.
You know what? I'm gonna let this one go, Anna. I'm gonna let this one go.
My phone is fucking up, so I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, thank you, Zeno, for joining me. I'm gonna wrap up in the next 5 minutes anyway.
Hey, you're good, Zeno.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. That's all right, Justin. We'll hang out at a con sometime.
Oh no, it's okay. I don't even think she remembered that I lived out here. I don't think she knows about that. So I don't know. Otherwise, she probably might have hit me up, but I was just kind of surprised. If I had known, I would have hit her up. But usually I work all those times, but I don't know which day she was there either. So I have no idea.
All right. Well, next time.
Yeah, it's okay. It's been a few years.
Yeah. Caden says Lily Rose Depp is pretty talented. Okay, maybe I was being harsh. I don't, I shouldn't.
What'd you say about her?
I said based on the trailer for that one movie she's in before this, didn't seem her acting abilities that great, and I was like, is she getting a lot of roles because of all the buzz around her father? About the trial.
I know she was in. She had a role in Tusk, the Kevin Smith movie. Did you see that?
No.
Oh, you should. It's fun.
All right, Tusk. Okay. Well,
you should see that in the middle of the night, in the dark. I don't know if you'll either be scared or
it's
terrified.
A horror movie. Okay.
Yeah, it's a horror comedy. Like it's very dark humor.
Comedy.
Nothing is meant to be taken seriously. I don't think.
All right. Well, I only have 2 articles left.
Okay.
And I am getting sleepy. This helped get my insomnia for sure. I'm ready to go to bed right after this. Zac Efron responds to Marvel Wolverine casting rumors.
Oh, so he says no. Oh.
He went on Fallon. Have you ever been approached by Marvel? Have you ever been approached by Marvel? It was just thought it was funny that they were saying a Zac Efron type, but there was a rumor that you were going to believe Wolverine at one point. I think he just says they could have just asked me instead of a Zac Efron type. It was at the beginning here.
It's not like you can't afford him.
I don't. I don't like him as Wolverine. I don't know.
I'd be cool with it. Zac Efron's one of those guys who I was on Team Seth Rogen at the time. You know, when he first met Zac Efron, he's like, "Oh, I want to hate this guy so much because he's in those stupid High School Musical movies." But then it turns out he's funny, and I heard that from there was a rumor that he was going to be in one of the Hangover movies, and they were like, "No, he's not, but Zac Efron's a funny guy," and I'm like, "Really? They said that about him? Maybe there's some truth to it." So maybe there's more to Zac Efron, and that was before he was in some other movies. And what was it, Neighbors or something with Seth Rogen, and he was really good in it.
Yeah, he was good in that.
Yeah, he was good in The Disaster Artist, playing Chris R, and he's actually trying to give it his all, which I thought was hilarious.
Here's an article about Star Wars Andor setting up Dr. Aphra live action debut.
What the fuck is a Dr. Aphra?
She's a character from the comics.
I haven't seen any of Andor.
Very well regarded in a lot of people that read the new. It is Disney Star Wars, but people that read that like Dr. Aphra, a villain. I don't know a lot about her, but I think she's also. I'm just gonna say I'll just to make it easier and get to the point. A woke character.
Look
with her, you know, her orientation and what she likes. I don't care, but people like she's a good villain character. Overrated. Okay.
Oh, whatever. I don't know, man. It's gonna be like how I feel about The Little Mermaid. I don't know if you ever watched any the one video that I made years ago when it was announced, but I was like, you know what? Here's the thing. I don't care about the casting. I don't give a shit. What I care about is just the fact that these remakes are soulless, and you know, I'm just not going to see it, and I'm not going to see Andor. Just because, you know, I didn't care about the character in Rogue One.
That's fair.
You know, and I'm not interested in it. I don't. The only thing that I liked about Rogue One is everyone died, and that was cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not you. Do you know what I mean by that? It's just like that. That's a ballsy move, and I respect it. However,
especially for Disney Star Wars at the time, like.
I mean, they only had one movie.
Yeah. This is the last article I had. It's not about reboots, but it's about 20 most underrated movies of the past 20 years. I thought might be a cool article to go over real quick.
Oh, I like this idea. Okay.
The Assistant. I never heard of this.
Never.
Ozark star, and I gotta watch Ozark. Everyone raves about Ozark.
Oh yeah, that Ruth character. Yeah, I saw some of the first season, and it's just like when you miss you know, watching another episode for like a week, I forgot about everything that happened, so I stopped watching.
Well, this is she delivers a brilliantly subtle performance as Jane, a recently hired assistant to a major Hollywood power player. So that's interesting. I don't know if Annihilation I did see, and it was decent sci-fi, but I don't know.
I think I did too. Was that with Oscar Isaac?
Yeah, I think he was in that. Yes.
There was
written by Alex Garland, the man behind Ex Machina. I liked Ex Machina better.
Oh. I think there was a YouTuber who was like anti-Disney Star Wars, but he was like way back when it first started, and he was an extra in Annihilation, and he had a scene with Oscar Isaac where he's supposed to just like ad lib or something, you know, and he apparently said to Oscar, so who talks first? You talk first, I talk first. And then made him laugh. What's Good Times?
This is Robert Pattinson. I think this is one before that he did the most recent Batman movie. Good Times is one of those movies that helped put him in the enviable position as a turning point in Pattinson's career and helped further establish the Safdie brothers as two of the most compelling directors working today. There's a visceral feeling with all their work. You could feel your heartbeat quickening with each scene. The case of Good Time, Pattinson plays Connie Nickus, a bank robber who recruits his developmentally disabled brother, Nick. Oh, I did watch a trailer.
Oh, I heard about that because they were having Jack Whitehall be considered in this role. And I thought that was a joke. But no, he did it in his stand-up, and he hates Robert Pattinson. It was like his school rival. And the description of the role was so funny, the way he frames it.
Well, it's to help him out on his criminal endeavors, but Connie might not be as safe as he thinks. When the two brothers get arrested, Connie then spends the rest of the film trying to bust Nick out of the hospital he's been placed in. I did see this trailer. I did want to see it. That's
I'm only gonna imagine. Do you know who Jack Whitehall is? He's a British.
Oh yeah. My wife watched the show with him and his father on Netflix. Where they travel. Did you see that show? They have like a reality / it's not really reality, but him and his father go travel around the world.
And his father's kind of like politically incorrect and just says what he wants.
Yes.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, it's a funny series. But yes, I know who Jack Whitehall is. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a very handsome guy.
Yeah. 99 Homes with Andrew Garfield. Listen, and all you have to say is Andrew Garfield, and I'm interested because he takes some interesting roles. But
yep, I don't even want to hear about this. I'm in.
Yeah,
you can read it if you want.
No, because I'm getting tired. So I was trying to get the one I love. I don't know. I saw her in *Handmaid's Tale*, and then I see her in other things. This actress.
You watched *The Handmaiden's Tale*?
Yes.
What is that about? Because I got the impression that it was a movie for like old ladies to watch.
It's like
I felt like I was not the target demographic.
Almost like Aussies taking over the country, and only certain people can have children. So they decide that they're going to have to have the women. They're almost like slaves.
No.
It's been a while since I watched it.
What, like sex slaves or like what?
Because they can't. They otherwise the human race is going to die off. Only certain people are fertile anymore.
By choice or okay, whatever.
No. Just randomly. So only certain people can have children still, and it's very intense. People just. It's an interesting premise. I don't remember everything because it's been years since I watched it, but suddenly the world population starts dwindling, and very few people can procreate. And then it gets very intense for the people that can naturally have a baby. And then it gets to a point where, these elites, these rich people decide we need to continue our lineage and we're going to do what we need to do.
Oh.
So they take in women, maidens, Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, I thought it was kind of like, Downton Abbey or something.
No.
Like boring as fuck.
No. It's interesting.
All right. Well, I don't like the title. But okay.
Yeah.
But with this movie,
when she's taken. I will tell you this: when she's taken, she is with her husband or boyfriend, and they're having a child, and they take her away from her husband and her child, and make her a handmaid to a rich family, and she has to reproduce children, and she can't even see her kid anymore.
Why can't they just kidnap the whole family and just make them reproduce instead of having it with somebody else. I don't. Whatever.
Yeah, she wasn't. The Invisible Man was decent, but yeah. But other than that, I feel like she's playing like the same character over and
Okay.
Locke, Tom Hardy, a man driving in his car and talking on his cell phone the entire time.
That sounds boring.
Yeah,
Next.
sounds very artsy fartsy.
Wait, what year did it come out?
2014.
Oh, I would understand if this was like a dumb pandemic film, but nah.
Enemy.
I
like Jake Gyllenhaal.
Wait. What was it about?
There's no point in sugarcoating the fact that Enemy is, well, strange, but tonal shifts and last-minute twists are something audiences have come to expect from Denis Villeneuve. Oh, Prisoner's Arrival. In the case of Enemy, the less you know about the movie going in is, the more likely you'll enjoy it. Oh, that's intriguing.
Okay, I guess okay, maybe because
you like Denis Villeneuve.
I don't know who that is. I have liked a couple of Jake Gyllenhaal movies. The one where he gets fucked in the ass is my favorite. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Brokeback Mountain.
That's what you take away from it, is the okay.
Well, yeah, it meant a lot to me.
Okay.
No. Okay,
No judgment.
To be serious. I thought that would get a chuckle. But nothing.
Would I?
Okay.
No, I'm laughing.
No. It's fine. It was very crude, but no, I like the one where he's on a train and he has to go back in time. And do you remember that movie where he keeps having to go back in time?
That's like one of those Groundhog Day type movies where you just keep repeating. I can't stand those type of movies, but it was decent.
I loved it.
Oh, I hate those movies.
And I like the one where he played the Boston Marathon guy, not the terrorist, but like the guy who gets his legs blown off.
Mm-hmm.
That one was heartbreaking. I like that one. Seeing a Friend for the End of the World. I heard about that. I didn't understand what it was about.
I didn't like it. Steve Carell, I love him, but he did some, that movie I didn't like.
Does he try more artsy movies like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's trying to get away what made him popular.
We need to talk about Kevin. I don't think we need to say anything more about that.
Has committed. Ooh, I don't want to see this.
Ezra Miller.
Parents to a teenage. No. Our parents to a teenager named Kevin. Oh, it is Ezra Miller. Oh, goddamn. Who has committed a horrible,
watch it. You need to watch
horrible act at school. In the wake of the tragedy, Eva flashes back on her life with Kevin and how she has always felt that there was something evil about him. Ooh.
Ezra Miller, as some people have put it.
I don't know if I would watch that. Chloe.
Oh, is that an AI movie?
No.
I've
been married for several years, and Catherine begins to suspect that David, a college professor, might be having an affair with a student. To discover more, she hires a call girl named Chloe to flirt with David and report back to her. I don't want to see that.
No
thanks. Big fan. Patton Oswalt. Skip. No, I don't hate Patton Oswalt, but
yes. No, the next movie. Wait,
Strangers?
The Strangers. With
I saw this.
Tyler is amazing. I loved it. Look, the home invasion concept. That was one of those horror movies.
That's scary.
I was creeped out by that. It was so creepy, and I loved it in every single possible way. Yeah. And I didn't even. I just heard it with like word of mouth at the time. Like my friend was like, "Hey, there's a movie called The Strangers. It's like scary. We should watch it." And I was like, "Yes, let's watch it in the middle of the night, like idiots."
It's getting a reboot.
And without, I heard about that. They're making a trilogy or something. You know what? I'm gonna stick with this one and done. I haven't seen the sequel.
People don't like Liv Tyler either. I don't understand that. I think
you don't like Liv Tyler.
No, I said people don't. I like her.
What's there not to like?
I don't know.
She was in Lord of the Rings.
I know they didn't like her there. They didn't like her in the Edward Norton Incredible Hulk, and
I don't understand that.
The Foot Fist Way. I know people like this. What's this guy's name?
Never heard of it.
It's Danny McBride. An obnoxious small town hero, a taekwondo teacher. Basically,
the Karate Kid.
He's Johnny Lawrence, but worse. And he doesn't have any self-awareness.
Why does it say R-rated MPAA in the title? That's weird.
Adult trailer, R-rated by the MPAA.
Okay.
The Fountain. Oh, I did not like that movie.
What was that?
That was Hugh Jackman. It was like sort of like sci-fi. It was annoying. I didn't like it. I don't even want to talk about it. I remember renting it back in the day.
Okay.
Darren Aronofsky, very artsy.
Seems like you're disagreeing with a lot of this list.
Well, they're really going the artsy way, like
the Oscar bait movies.
Yeah,
I don't like that. I don't like that. That was started by Harvey Weinstein, and screw him.
Perfume: The Story of a Murderer.
Is it about like a cross-dresser or something? What is it?
Wishaw took on the starring role of this adaptation of Patrick Susskind's 1985 novel. It follows the life of Jean-Baptiste Grenshaw from his abandonment as an infant to his sentencing in the court, with his life as a murderer in between. Brunel has an obsession with the scent of things, a talent that leads him to becoming one of Parish's most famous perfumers. But his obsession with smells and recreating them leads him down some dark paths. Once traveled cannot be undone. Ooh, that's interesting.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, like this is based on real life?
Okay.
Or no. Novel. Okay. Never mind. It's about a perfumer that is so obsessed with scents, they do some...
I think that shows more of the weirdness of the author.
Yeah.
Some of these writers really need to go to psychiatrists.
Absolutely. A lot of entertainers do.
No, writers in particular who make up these messed up stories.
Yeah.
McConaughey. All right, sign me up. What is it about?
Matthew McConaughey teamed up with Al Pacino for this sports crime drama. Ooh, that sounds awesome. How did I miss this? 2 for the money. Sports crime drama that is harmless fun. McConaughey plays Brandon Lang, a former college sports star who hooks up with Walter Abrams, a sports consultant who takes Lang under his wing and teaches her the role of handicapping. Together, the two work with high-rolling clients to help make and pick vets. But like any kind of winning streak, their good luck is bound to come to an end, which is where the real drama sets in.
No thanks.
The assassination of Richard Nixon?
No. That was quick.
Well, I'm getting tired. It's almost 5. Owning Mahoney. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I don't like the title. Nope.
The Believer. Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. No.
Vanilla Sky. That movie sucked.
That wasn't 20 years ago. That was 21 years ago. Doesn't count.
All right.
But Tom Cruise, though, I've seen the more movies I see with Tom Cruise, the more I.
Oh wait.
Huh?
Danny Blint, a Jewish yeshiva student, turned into an Otzi in The Believer. That's actually interesting.
What? Was it real? Did it?
I don't know.
A
late contender, one of the best films of the year, an intellectually breathtaking, profoundly moving film.
In the wake of 9/11. Interesting.
I don't know. I'll have to check out that trailer later.
What was the last one?
Oh, Hold hold on. Shut up, Zeno.
Vanilla Sky was the last one.
Yeah, Vanilla Sky was the last.
Have you
one.
seen it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
I
Not
don't
funny,
know.
Zeno. Not funny, Zeno.
It's hard to like. Yeah, it's hard to dislike a Tom Cruise movie, even with the Scientology stuff. I mean, have you ever seen Cocktail?
It's been a long time. I want to revisit some.
Yeah,
Tom
yeah.
Cruise
It's Tom
classics.
Cruise as a bartender. It's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna pass out. My insomnia is cured. I'm seriously gonna fall asleep right to sleep.
Hey, congratulations.
I probably went past the insomnia.
What
So I was
made you decide to do the stream then at 4 a.m?
Well, I started at 3, and I thought I was gonna go like 45 minutes.
Well, it was close to it.
Yeah, and now I'm gonna go to sleep. And thank you, Justin. Thank you, everyone, for watching. See you later today. I'm gonna get some good rest. And,
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Oh, I have to end it. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, that is part of it.